Now for a special part of our show, working something out for something. I'm sure it's something for TV. Put your hands together for a favorite here on Kilt Tony, one of my favorite comedians. It's Jimmy Shubert, everybody.
I'm gonna have to read this shit, and we don't need a fucking timer. So I went hiking this weekend because a chick I'm trying to have sex with said, "Why don't we go hiking?" I said, "Sure, let's get out in nature where it has the upper hand. Maybe we'll run into a cougar, the bad kind, and she'll drag me away by my head, and then I'll have an excuse not to go hiking again." Would you like to go hiking? I would, but I don't have enough meat left on the side of my skull to make for a decent snack for a mountain lion. Maybe we could just go to the zoo, and you could shove me over the railing into the lion exhibit. That way they'll need a helicopter to find what's left of my body. All right, let me show it there. So I like to have sex, so now I'm hiking. I hear something behind me. I look back, and barreling down the trail at full speed is a guy on a unicycle. I swear to God, they're out there. It's a new thing. There's videos on YouTube. It's called Muni, short for mountain bike unicycling. Yeah, because every dumb activity needs a dumb name. They're out there right now, sliding down the face of Kilimanjaro on a runaway front bicycle tire like an out-of-work birthday clown looking for a happy hour. I really should commit this to memory. I grew up in Philadelphia. To me, a unicycle is what you were left with when you left your regular bike in a bad neighborhood. Look, it took mankind thousands of years since the invention of the wheel to figure out you could attach it to a frame and then attach another wheel to it. You don't get to reverse all that progress because you take your IQ with a tire gauge. And don't hit me with Jimmy. You don't know the athleticism and coordination to take. Yeah, you know what takes a lot? Using a pogo stick to play King of the Hill with a bighorn sheep is fucking tough too, but it's still a bad idea. I mean, I'll watch kids all day long on skateboards turn hand railings into vasectomy clinics, which I think is a good idea because they shouldn't reproduce. But there's no way you need to go down the face of Mount McKinley on a fucking abdominizer wheel. And this Ringling Brothers reject is yelling, "Everybody out of the way! Everybody out of the way!" Shit, I fucked up my nose. Fuck.
You got this. You got this.
Turns out there were two of these nutbags, as it was a husband and wife team.
No.
Yeah, swear to God. To me, that just looks like a good alibi to kill off your spouse. We were doing what we love to do, going down a sheer cliff face on the most unstable form of transportation ever invented. And I'll never forget it. She went over the cliff. I'll never forget the unsurprised look on her face as she died on a mountain on a unicycle. And of course, like anything else I don't like, they have groups that meet up so they can hang out and discuss their tire. I mean, what hobbies did they reject? Live shark tossing? Who wants to do the 100-meter swim in concrete pants? And the fan favorite, the blindfolded javelin catch. Listen, if you need to go to these extremes to feel a rush, you're not doing it right. You want to rush? Come back to adult land and try raising 2 kids and managing a mortgage and paying the cell phone of a 16-year-old who tweets 36 hours a day. And the only rush you'll need after that is getting those 2 kids out of the house so you get my lazy ass off the couch to go on a hike. Sorry, man. I was fucking nervous. I was nervous.
How long have you been doing stand-up? That was horrific.
Started today.
You have to bring your notes up here, you piece of shit.
Hey, fuck you. I was working on this shit all day.
Nice set, Janine
Amazing.
Garofalo.
That was awesome, man.
Last week I was on this panel, bitches.
Shit's going great for you, huh, Jimmy? That last comic standing's killing right now.
Yeah,
I love you.
Congrats,
yeah.
man.
10 years ago, it would have been last comic snorting, but we've all come a long way.
We could go back.
No, never. I hung up my straw.
I know this Armenian guy, a real big cokehead.
You hung up your
It
straw.
was a Hall of Fame career. I retired my straw.
That's awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Can we ask
love
what you're
your
working
face.
on it for? Or
Yeah, I'm taping something Wednesday night.
That's
Killer.
awesome.
Top secret.
That's
Top
awesome.
secret.
I love that. That's
Yeah.
the good stuff.
No secret, no more.
Blew through all my TV shit, and now I'm fucking writing everything.
Yeah, now you have to start from scratch. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. That was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Terrific.
much for sharing it with
funnier,
us.
how nervous I was or trying to rush through it.
It was all awesome.
You're
Thanks.
amazing.
All right, I'm going to
You're
sit
the
back
best.
and watch you critique people.
No, go downstairs
Thank
and
you
do it
so
again.
much. The great Jimmy Shubert, everybody.
Tube
Oh my God, he's one of those guys
Grow
that
up,
sometimes
that was so
it
funny,
makes me
yeah.
laugh so hard or I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke or something.
That asshole got a duck so mad at me on the golf course that it chased us for like 300 yards, just snapping at me. I was in the cart. Jimmy's just fucking laughing his ass off. And I really thought I was going to get injured by a duck.
I love him.
How did he piss off the duck?
I don't know, called it a name.
Probably cursing at it.
I don't remember what
in
the
a
fuck he did, but
language
he
that
got
no
it
one knows.
going, and he fucking, it was coming after me. He's like, ah! It was like when the Armenian guy was up here.
Oh, that's so awesome. Jimmy Shubert wants to know if he can do 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the show tonight. He's getting ready for a taping on Wednesday.
Sure.
And then the set is 2:30. Please invite me, and then you guys can critique me. The great Jimmy Shubert's one of the best comedians in the world, so it's very funny that he's, first of all, asking, and second of all, saying that we can critique him afterwards. So that's an exciting little
I'll
bonus.
tell him a little yesy poos.
I'm just going to type yes real quick, guys.
I saw you blowing up on YouTube. Oh, man, I saw your clip on the recent Last Comic Standing, man. You fucking killed on
Yeah,
there.
man.
Have you already felt the wave of new fans? And
No, a couple of people follow me on Twitter and whatnot. Yeah, other than that, no, not really.
that's great.
You know, it's but it's good to be part of it. I mean, it's really cool that I think Last Comic Standing hasn't been on the air for 3 years. So for them to bring it back, and the executive producer is Wanda Sykes, who is actually a real comedian, kind of helming the project. I think it's better that a professional comedian runs that portion of it because they wanted to. This year they wanted to kind of put everybody's process, what a stand-up comedian's process is, and kind of like put that on display. And it would take a comedian that's done it before, somebody who's made their living as a professional comedian, to kind of understand that and put it out on national television, So I was really, I mean, I didn't think I'd get it. I mean, I had to audition for it, and I got invited, and then, we got to the invitationals and made the semifinals. So, it's I don't do a lot of television because I don't have the act for it. I'm a little filthy, but certainly it's a challenge to come up with TV spots every week that you can get past the standards and practices people. So for me, that's what it's about. And I'm just kind of like getting outside my comfort zone because I'm not really a reality show guy. I've done some acting on sitcoms and stuff, but not so much reality shows. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, congratulations, man. I was so happy to see you on
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
It is awesome.
I might come out with a funny thought and say this is funny and go out in front of an audience and do it and then find out that it's not funny. They didn't think so, at least. Or something I think's funny and come out and do it and it kills. How many people hate Siskel and Ebert besides just me? Anybody? Yeah. I'll go see a movie if they say it's bad just to spite them. You know what I'm talking about? They have this complicated judging system, thumbs up or thumbs down. Ooh, what do they do if the movie's okay? Show a guy with no thumb, show half a thumb, what do they do? I was in Houston recently. I flew down there on Delta, which is kind of scary because their new slogan is, "We get you there." Like all of a sudden it's an accomplishment. What's People's Express? We'll give it our best shot. Yeah, I have I don't know, it's a gift. I guess it comes from childhood, it's a form of acceptance. You want to be accepted, so making people laugh is a way to be accepted. I was late for the plane, I get on. They closed the door behind me, you know. I opened it up, closed it harder, because I'm a nervous flyer. Had a wing seat. I didn't realize this before, but at 30,000 feet in the air, the wings of an airplane shake like this. And I played it cool. I stood up. I said, "We're all gonna die!" Past experiences, yeah. Family stuff, how I grew up, you know, things I see every day in the supermarket. Could be driving on the road. Could be roommates, you know, things like that. How's it going on? I was in Ralph's supermarket. I noticed they have like 20 different varieties of drinking water. They have Lake Arrowhead drinking water, Evian drinking water from France. Okay, that's legitimate. I could buy that. But Ralph's drinking water? Like, I'm sure there's not some guy in the back filling them up with a hose as people take them out of the store. Well, when they approve of you, oh, there's nothing like it. You're on top of the world. And when they reject you, it's like, get a razor blade, go into the fucking bathroom, and write your name on the wall. Who influenced me the most? Let's see. Geez, I don't think it was any of the like big names like Carlin or Pryor. Like I saw them and said, well, why don't I just try doing stand-up comedy? I think I've always known what I want to do. I mean, I've had like some other comics like that aren't so big, like Dice Clay and Shandling and stuff. I mean, those guys that I've watched and were an influence to me. Yeah, I think also having 5 brothers helped me develop a sense of humor. At the dinner table, I would stick string beans up my nose. It always killed. I mean, you know, who can follow that? You know what I'm saying? You want me to do my imitation of, say, Clint Eastwood in a gay bar? Okay, I'll do Clint Eastwood in a gay bar for you because I love you. You're beautiful. Don't shave. All right, Clint Eastwood in a gay bar. Well, we just can't let you butt hump me like that. Me, Smith, Wesson. Go ahead, make me gay. For you, I do it for you. Thanks a lot. I love you, babe. You're special. Don't change.